reveals what the words will never show. It becomes the essence of neither gender, despite this world's dimensions and all it holds. And it's in this moment that I find myself no longer immortal, almost quite the contrary. I have died and lived again so many times that I've almost forgotten what it's like to know the simplistic ignorance of death, to life, to identity. But this desire somehow accentuates me to my knees. No, it is not a need. I'm just a glutton to pushing my limits, to performing aspects of me to its extreme. If I had an addiction, I'd probably helplessly watch it die in need of a new thing that can keep up with my identity speed. And it's not that I'm confident, but rather quite in fear of never living in that addictive moment that could have meant to define me the way my gender has always been defined for me. And this pleasure comes with a swift stick of pain, and I was born in painful pleasure, and tears of joy and a blessing-filled curse that caused my mother to see me as a boy. I was bred an O'Brien boy, a Krigler man. I've seen my legacy, grew up with reprieve. Being incognito, I watched as the angelic women around me died and lost their wings, flightless and stuck, waiting for a night, while the men in my family never in want. They depend upon these women to fulfill their needs. I found myself defending them while my mistakes became chuckles because I was so sure I'd always be that boy standing up for others in that gender role assigned to me. But I couldn't stop it once it came. The soft underbelly of my insides, the folds that never protrude, the wetness that filled with a subtle touch to the mounds which grew upon my chest. I came to love these curves, the sensuality connected to my soft skin, and eventually my mental capacity to see beyond the conflicting genders within so I could fall in love with this new me. In order to do so, though, I had to kill them both, the boy, the girl. I lost the boy the day I bled through my cleats at 13. In a bathroom stall, I found myself dying. The blood that fell and surged along with the fear of never being able to stop it was only subdued when a friend came in. My mother's response? Pure shock. She never thought I'd get one. She had seen the son she lost years before inside her, now dying all over again as I stand there no longer a boy but a woman. I had no choice but to let go of that gender she had raised me to be. So it began. I wore sundresses, kept my hair on a ponytail, and broke the nose of a boy who said I wasn't a girl. I had long blonde hair and tan skin to match what was expected. I even awoke one day to luscious breasts, I swear, to reaffirm that this was in fact a new me. Plus, once I came out, I found out there was a whole community that wanted to explore this body. They didn't see me as a boy in a dress, but a jock with breasts, and there are always a need for a jock with breasts. Yet even she had to die. You see, my body killed her with the insides that feel like a boy never wanted to die. The fear swelled deep inside me again when I started to rapidly lose weight, and my blondish hair went dark around my face, belly, and chest. Rather than the curved body I'd grown to love, I was left with this lean, muscular body with hence the jock I once was. And now that I've lived in both bodies, these genders have never been my own. Rather than live and choose which one to die and live to, I'm learning to embrace the androgyny and rising to escape within. But it's hidden beneath these performative masks I wear at different events because they need me to be a boy or a girl. I'm still unsure why the queer community needs to assign one to me too, but I always find myself playing along. Maybe I will always be that boy my mom raised me to be, stuck in the need to be loved as others wish they could see me.